Okay, we're back. We're going to start this match right now. Oscar Dominguez versus Amar Kang.
Hey, Rocket. Can I get a little bit of pop on the ring?
Final day of the third annual Cole Dickson Memorial Tournament. Streamed live from Delbert Wong's Family Billiards in San Francisco, California. That's Josh Gomes' hangout. POVPOOL, sponsored by Kamui Tips, Tiger Products, and Marty Carey's Jump Cue, and the San Gabriel Valley APA League. Please visit onthesnap.com for more information on the San Gabriel Valley APA. Or if you're interested in the APA, check this out.
POVPOOL.com.
All right, so Amar Kang is going to warm up for a little bit, and suddenly we got the jukebox flowing. How did that get started? It's been so nice here watching matches without all this loud music, but you know, this is a pool hall, and sometimes pool halls got to do what they got to do. It's been a great event here. I just want to say that, and I'm sure on behalf of Geraldine as well, it's been a wonderful year here in San Francisco for the Cole Dickson. We'd like to get up here again sooner than later for something else. If you have an event that you want covered, you're looking for coverage in the United States, please contact me, Daniel at POVPOOL.com. And we might be able to put together a little tour or a trifecta of events that don't have to even be related. But POVPOOL is always interested in reaching out, broadening its horizons. And I just want to say that coming to San Francisco and seeing all the people that live up in the area and all the familiar faces and some of the new ones as well, watching them play these matches and just seeing how some of them have improved over the last few years that I've been working with them is just, you know, rewarding enough in and of itself. And I know that I speak on behalf of Geraldine as well. She's right here. but her volume's down.
That's a way to shut me up. Yeah, I mean, you know, we've talked about this before that we would like to come out to the Bay more often, and I think I'd like our next trip out here to be recreational, where maybe we go to Hard Time Sack because they do have their own streaming equipment. Maybe we just go to Hard Time Sack and play in the tournament instead.
Yeah, I'm definitely down for that. You know, I love it up here. The weather's great up here, and you know, I love Sacramento Hard Times. So I want to really thank Delbert Wong and Yoli Handoko, who was kind enough to offer us living quarters up here for the past couple of days. And Delbert Wong, who pulled strings, actually, to have us come up, you know.
Yeah.
There were dates that were a little mixed up, and Delbert makes it a point to have this tournament around the same time as Cole's passing, which was the last month of June.
Week of June.
Last week of June, yes, three years ago. So it's important for him to hold this tournament, and you know, he really wanted me to come up and provide the coverage, and for that, POVPOOL is grateful, and we're thrilled to do it. Anyway, that being said, let's get this match started, guys. Race to 7, the hot seat. Amar Kang and Oscar Dominguez.
Oscar wins the lag.
Oscar gets the break. As it races to 7. Call pocket, not necessary. 10 ball does not count on the break. 3 foul rule in effect. Jump cues allowed. 4-inch pockets. Simonis cloth. Two ball trickled in there. Ooh, 7 ball on that combo trickled in. Good shot. Amar's looking very focused, and I'm sure that both players have equal desire to win this match. The loser of this match will take 4th place. Tough shot here. He's got to break the 5 out. He's got to do it in such a way as to have a shot on the 5. He wants to probably come behind the 5, hitting both long rails. Or playing the short side. What's he doing here? I'm not sure if that 5 ball goes. No, it doesn't go. So what do you do here, Amar? Some kind of safety. Probably use the 6. Hide behind the 9. It's not easy, though. Those 2 balls look frozen. Decided to create distance. He's taking a gamble on whether or not the 5 passes the 6 to the corner pocket. And it looks tight. I'm not sure. He could play a pretty good safety. Maybe feather the 5. Nope. Playing a 2-way shot. Oscar also creating distance. And distance is your friend only in some cases. But if a guy's feeling good and he can take on a shot like this, you could be in trouble. Oh, hit that horrible. It was tough shot. The cue ball looked like it was on the rail. It's tough for him to dig in and get exactly the draw he needed. So Oscar's going to attack now. Aloha in Honolulu. Looks like we got a couple of visitors to our website in Honolulu. Lulululu. Probably looking for Amar Kang. I mean, Rodney Morris. He'll be playing next after this match. Amar feeling good right now. He's got a easy layout, good pattern. Chance for him to open up his arm a little. Getting in the right mood for this match. He'll tie it up. Will serve as a reminder that this match ain't going to be easy for Mr. Dominguez. Oh no. He's gotten too flat on this ball. He's going to play a safety. Pretty standard shot. But Amar's got to be very careful not to make a habit of this, because not every safety battle can be won. And right here, this is no skip along the river. Oscar's got Amar thinking right now. What's the right shot? What the heck do I do? Shots like this can frustrate you. If you stand there too long thinking about it, start to get a little anxious, cause you to make the wrong decision and just take a flyer at it. That's what safeties like this are designed to do, designed to frustrate you. Looks like he's playing a kick. And even then, is this the right shot? Can I execute this? In the drink. So, a second game for Oscar Dominguez. Safety battle lost by Amar Kang. Got out of line there. And now Amar is going to have to, he's going to get ball in hand. Beautiful breakout. Amar missed that 2. And it's sitting in the throat of the corner pocket. Easy jump for Oscar. What a shot. Much better. Ooh. Oscar's okay. Thank you. This will be a quick 3-game lead. Amar is suddenly in trouble. He took on a tough shot. You know, he played a good safety in the first game. He lost the safety battle. Oscar played a good one back. Amar spent about 3 or 4 minutes trying to figure out how to hit the 10 ball. Scratched, lost the second game. And in this game, played a bad shot, played a hard shot, and left Oscar with an easy jump. And now Oscar well, he's gonna lock up Amar here. He's probably gonna lock him up right behind that 7 ball. He may even manufacture a 1-10 combo. He scratched. This is Oscar's first mistake. Concession number 3 for the weekend. 3-1. Amar Kang now to serve.
You know, I asked Vilmos how come he conceded that 10 that we saw earlier.
Oh, he actually talked to you? He wouldn't talk to you. He said, don't even talk to me. Don't even talk to me.
Yeah, he said he
After
was
I
gonna go
saw him.
eat, but he came back. He walked back. And I said, Vilmos, how come you conceded that 10? He said, I couldn't take that point after I missed it.
Oh,
He was so
yes,
mad
you
at him.
can. Yes, you
Right.
can take that point. That's like saying he couldn't have taken the game after Rodney missed that easy 7. Oh, I can't take that from you. You shouldn't have missed that 7 ball. You should have that game.
No,
Come on,
you know,
Vilmos.
for himself, he felt like he didn't deserve it.
A little ridiculous, if you ask me.
I mean, maybe that's a European thing because, like we've talked about, we've seen Attila do it time and time again.
Yeah, but that's like
I'm not saying
that's
it's right.
bordering impulsive behavior the way Attila does it. But anyway. Nice shot. Amar has a chance to get back on track. And he really needs it because a 3-0 lead is a tough nut to crack when you're in a race to 7.
But we've seen it all day where the opponents have come back. So
Yes, it's true, but it just seems, I mean, granted, we've seen a couple weird matches where Rodney and Vilmos couldn't close out on each other. But, you know, when it gets to this crucial part of the match, it usually what you see is you see the stronger player playing very strong, and then, you know, the weaker player sort of crumbling even more, you know. So it will be nice if we see Amar bring it back to 3-3. And he's doing all right now. Seems to be turning this rack around. Ooh, oh no. And there you go. You know, they played each other at the Chuck Markoulis in the finals of the One Pocket.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Amar won.
Another concession. By the way, shout out to Box. He'll be back up on POVPOOL for the Hard Times 10-1 in July.
Yes, absolutely. Box and the Billiards Show. That's the Billiards Show sound effect. We haven't got one on file yet.
And to Brooke as well, who will also be back in the commentary booth for the Hard Times 10-1. I believe she's in San Diego with one of her league teams playing a regionals match.
Yeah, Oscar won the One Pocket against Amar.
Personally, I don't know if I've ever seen Amar play One Pocket.
Oh, he plays pretty good One
Yeah?
Pocket. Yeah. Okay, Amar. We got high hopes for you, buddy. We always have. And I think the 1 and the 10, there's a possible chance. There's a chance. You know, these guys playing at the caliber they do, they don't ask for a referee to look at the hit here, which in some cases, and now they're talking about it. Should we have someone watch this hit? Nobody's stepping up. I wouldn't want to watch this hit.
That's good.
He didn't do anything. He did nothing. Yeah, where you could do it for two mouses. And Oscar plays a safety. Not quite there. So Amar is probably gonna go for this. He hits it thick and leaves it open. Tree-topped, I think, slightly. I don't think it's too hard to get to. No tree-top top at all. Okay, now, does the 4 go straight into the side, or does he play this as a billiard? Straight into the 6, and then to the side. Play this with speed.
It doesn't go all the way down to the corner pocket?
No. So, you know, he could just play it. Actually, there's a safety here. It's not that hard. You just roll the cue ball through the shot and try to park it right above the 6 ball. And now he's
doing magic.
Yeah, now that was a little prayer, Hail Mary on the table. And then there's that. That was kind of a wild shot. I know what he was doing. He was trying to play the billiard into the side. But, you know, as with everybody who plays this game, we sometimes make hasty decisions.
If you're
All of us do.
I mean, if you're at 4-1 at this point, maybe it is okay to chance that.
You know what? There's an old saying in one pocket. It says, when you're behind, play like a lion. When you're ahead, play like a lamb. What a kick. What a kick shot. Safe, too. Amar's looking like, thanks, bro. Thanks. I'll just get my jump cue now. Try to make this ball. What's up, Rockstar? Oh, yeah? Driving right now?
I'm exhausted. I kept trying to come here earlier and I kept getting busy. I just gave it a
Amar got the dropsies, and Oscar got ball in hand. Yeah, a lot of unforced errors from Amar are causing him to lose control of this match completely. And if he's not careful, this could end up becoming a landslide victory for Oscar. He'll have to deal with Rodney the Rocket. Amar has already played Rodney one time in this event. When he was on the winner's side, Rodney knocked him to the one loss. Oscar and Rodney have not met each other yet in this bracket. Looks pretty routine from here. I swear, I could swear that pocket's louder than the rest of the table. That's the loudest pocket on the table. Amar Kang gets a shot to the loud pocket. The worm could turn here, folks. It's 4-2. Yeah, that's a definite game changer, a set changer, as Marty Herman puts it in the chat room. But, you know, when you're down this low, you can't just win a set on a couple of free gifts. You got to do some work. And, you know, a dry break is not a good start. Oscar doesn't have much. He'd probably pay a push out here. Cue ball going to the rail. A couple inches off. Welcome back, Amar. Watch out for the scratch. No, I don't think he's got to worry about that. Good shape on the 3. Thank you, Mark Foxfog, for your donation to POVPOOL. You know, it's difficult to have favorites in these events. Most of all, you just want to see guys play good. And right now, that's what we want to see from Amar. We want to see him play good. Just want to see, you know, guys execute. String racks together, feel good about their performance, not walk away feeling like they could have done better. But, you know, sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the pool gods. Yeah. POVPOOL takes donations. We still have it up there. Still got the donate button on our website. I try not to make a huge deal out of donations, but they are always appreciated and always much needed. Amar gets his 3rd game. Well, no, way too much stroke on that ball. Marty Herman, what do you think? You think most players put too much power into the break? Could be cause for concern. Oscar overrolled. And poorly executed safety. So Amar, he better execute with some gratitude here. This is doable. Good speed.
So I got a table if you just want to fuck around.
It's like hustler dialogue going on in the background. Oh, I see. Well, looky here. We have a tie, a ball game. It's Amar's serve. This is now an even race to 3. We got action. Take it easy, bro. Have a good one. I'm back. I was just chatting with Delbert Wong for a minute, the owner of Family Billiards here. Good kick, safe. Wow, we got these guys taking this match very seriously, and it's admirable. Coming from two players who are both hungry to win. This is not going to be an easy shot. There's a very high possibility of a scratch here. If he draws, he'll avoid it. Ha ha ha. He hit it too thin, and the ball just didn't have a chance to draw. We got a guy fishing over here, ordering beer and playing loudly. That is a sign of a guy fishing. It's usually the loudest guy in the pool room who plays the best. Always careful. Be careful of that action. Oscar's going to take the lead, most probably. Concession. Well, fortunately for Oscar's cue ball has sort of bounced down table underneath the 10. And it looks like Amar's unable to see the 1 ball. Yeah, oddly enough, Bucktooth did not come in today. He came in yesterday, and he came in briefly. Didn't stop to talk to us, which is kind of odd. We've still, we usually run into him regularly when we come to the family billiards here in SF. However, there's a chance, I'm speaking too soon. He might show up with his broomstick. Yeah, there were a lot of problems with that shot, but to Amar's benefit, I guess, he put the cue ball pretty close to the work. So we'll probably see another safety by Oscar. This requires control. One ball needs to stop behind the 9 for Amar. I think he got there. Oscar, move out of the way. Move out of the way, please. Okay, there you go. Okay, stay right there. No, get out of the way. There you go. No. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Rest in peace, buddy. The machine gun has passed on to the other side. Lou Butera. Shout out to the Butera family. Deepest sympathies and best wishes. Okay, I guess Amar took a break. Is that what happened?
Yeah, but he had to fight through the traffic of the pool hall to get there.
Yeah. I'm thinking about putting this pool hustler on camera. You want to go do a close up for me? Go ahead. Come on. Please. Please.
He's gonna see me and start yelling.
No. There's 350 people watching right now, so if anybody knows this guy, they will. Come on, the guy could be like from Florida, you know. He says, yeah.
Someone's gonna call him and he's gonna be like,
I'm gonna put on my favorite Hollywood outfit and try to look all Hollywood. I mean Hollywood, California, and see if I can drum up some action here.
okay, hold on.
This guy's fishing. He's big time fishing. I swear to God, you guys are gonna look at this. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, fishing. All right, Geraldine's going to get a close up for us. We still have this match ongoing. And this is the guy. It's dark. Yes. Okay, here he is. The man of the silhouette. We need to get a good close up on him. Meanwhile, there's this match going on. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing the match, but I'm trying to get this guy. Wait. That was not a close up. Come on. She's going to come back now. And I'm going to tell her that I was not satisfied with that close-up. Actually, though, the day to come should have been yesterday if you were going to come here to hustle up action. Mostly all the players have gone home. Yeah, dark figure. Nobody saw that guy, by the way. That was like...
There was nothing I could do about it. He wasn't standing in the light.
Okay, I'll get the close-up. Okay, where is he anyway?
He left. He walked away.
Where'd he go?
Back to the restroom.
Oh. some milk. Get a milk. Well, this rack seems to have cleared a path for one of the players. That player today is Amar Kang, at least on this rack. Chance for Amar to tie it up. Looks like it's going to happen. Let's not forget, though, that early on in this match, Amar has made some... had made some critical errors during a couple of almost routine patterns that cost him a 3-game deficit early on in this match. Yeah, see there, he might have gotten a little straight, and he may have had to cheat the pocket a little. So, a little scary for Amar right now. Sort of don't know which way he's going to go. He's playing tentative, but he got through this. As a player, I've always admired his game. And we've had some pretty good times, too. I've seen him here in San Francisco at least 3 or 4 times at Family Billiards. Seen him in Fresno. Seen him in Sacramento. Seen him at Hard Times Billiards in Bellflower.
Vegas.
Seen him in Vegas. Boy, he seems to appear at many of the events that we're at. He plays a lot, or he used to play a lot at the Reno Open. But outside of that, I haven't seen a real effort for him to, go full on, like Turning Stone, U.S. Open, etc., Derby City, Ultimate 10 Ball, a Wyoming Open, CSI. I think it might be a good idea one day to, or maybe even today sometime, is to maybe ask him that.
Did I hear correctly that like a year or so ago he took some time off from pool to play golf?
Yeah, I heard that. And he was also married about 2 years ago. And
He's still not married?
No, he's still married.
Yeah.
He got married about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. And I think he's just doing fine in that one. He's still married. I don't know about kids or whether or not he's had a baby yet. Haven't had much time to really talk to him at this event. We got a chatter in the audience named Apple Pie Moonshine. I don't know why, but I love that name. I just love your chat name.
I agree.
This is beautiful. This is Amar getting centered, getting good rolls. This is what I was talking about. You want to see people play well. You want to see a player feel good about themselves after the match. Feel like, you know, they played well, even if they had a rough start. I'm not taking any favorites in this match. But this is what I like to see. I like to see people overcome their difficulties, you know, struggle. And sometimes I like to just see them in the zone from the get-go. Well, he kind of let it all out on that shot. He's drawing. Woo! Recovery. And he is almost dead straight on the 10. Looks good. Oh, it went in. Wow. 6-5. Amar still alive. Control. Mm. 10-ball breaks can be the most frustrating of all breaks. Which reminds me, if you'd like to see more frustration and dry breaks, please join us for our broadcast of the Hard Times 10-ball and 1-pocket event coming up July 16th through the 19th. where you can experience the repeated frustration of 9-ball breaks on 4 1/8 inch pockets at Hard Times Bellflower, California. Join us with Tournament Director Dave Hema and Assistant Marie Lim at Eddie Areguin's Hard Times Billiards, presented by Andy Cloth.
Additional sponsorship from the San Gabriel Valley APA and Marty Carey Jump Cue.
Yes. And broadcast support brought to you by Tiger Products, Kamui Tips, Marty Carey's Jump Cue. Well, you already said Marty Carey's Jump Cue.
Party Bus Kings.
The Party Bus Kings.
CompuSport.
.net.
Hmm?
.net.
CompuSport. Oh.
Partybusking.net.
CompuSport.
No clearance on this one ball, so Amar will probably be ducking for cover. Well played shot. He played that cue ball more than anything. This is a definite turn of events here. Ooh. Oscar now needs 2 games to Amar's 1. And Oscar avoided the scratch in the side. Oh, hold on. Hustler close-up. Wow. That was a hit. Did we get that?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we got that.
You were recording?
What? No.
You were recording?
No. I was recording that table for like 2 seconds. Are you playing them? You go. Don't worry about it. Dude.
Paranoid.
What actually happened there? I was... Oh, we have people in the chat room saying that Oscar fouled on that jump shot. I have to go back and look at it. But one thing's for sure. This game's going to go back and forth with the one ball until there's an opening. Seb 9, if you can explain the foul exactly as you saw it, because I did not see it at all. And then when I go back. Safety again. Here comes another jump. This one's at close quarters, and the one looks makeable in the side. Scheiße. I wasn't able to get that angle in time. I apologize, guys. That's all my fault. I blame nobody but myself. Party foul. Still quite a bit of work to do. He's got a shot at the 3. I can't do a replay on that because I didn't have the replay software activated. It requires a lot of hard drive space. And I will turn it on for the next match, and I'll turn it on for the finals. Why is it getting all noisy back here all of a sudden? What's going on? It's getting all noisy. So, like the match before between Oscar and Jaynard, this one may also go hill-hill. The 4-ball's got a pocket, but he's trying to create the right angle on the 5. He knows he's going to be colliding into these 2 balls, or at least one of these balls. Wow, he missed. Amar's got a shot. Thin cut. man. Step right up. Step right up. The circus is in town. Ugh. Yeah, that's correct, guys. Loser this match gets 4th place. Loser the next match takes 3rd. We're in for late night. 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. We're almost certain to see an 11:30 final. So all you guys back east, drink some coffee now. Want to stay awake and watch us? These aren't going to be uploaded for a while to YouTube, so like, don't be thinking they're going to be up next week, because that ain't happening.
And don't ask either.
And don't ask. Yeah. When's my match going to be up? You know what? It's in the flow. It's in the pike. That is one of the toughest things that we have to deal with at POVPOOL is the constant demand for uploading to YouTube. This is a good match, though. Hill to the hill. Oscar versus Amar. Good luck to both players. We got action. I'd like to thank GoPlayPool.com. Check them out. Download the app straight to your phone. Do it now. It's free. Dry break. Amar's looking at the pattern, the layout. It doesn't look good. It's pretty ugly. But the 1, 2, 3, 4 are all grouped closely together with the 9 ball in the fold. But at some point, I would imagine these balls are going to break up because they will all make great stoppers and blockers for safety. So Amar electing to push the cue ball to a jump. I think he knows Oscar too well. He knows that Oscar is probably going to go reaching for his diamond wood or purple heart jump cue that he travels with. However, this time, Oscar says, I am falling for it. Very controlled kick, no rail, ball in hand. Now, this grouping, oh God, this could be over quick. See the 3 and the 10? You see that? 3 and the 10?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so does he.
So does Amar.
So does POVPOOL. One ball first, though. Let's keep things in order. He's playing safety. Hey, everybody. Say hello to Mandy and Zayden. Rodney Morris's new baby. And Mandy, Rodney's girl. And there's Rodney. Come to breastfeed him. Oh, sorry, that's not true. Rodney Morris. Happy father to Zayden Morris, the little rocket. Well, this is how Oscar wants to go. He's going to go with this 3-10 combo. And you know what? This is not the hardest shot in the world. Not for a guy his caliber. I tell you one thing, though. You're going to hit this with pace. Not to make it, but not to rattle it and keep it close to the pocket if he misses. Because if he hits this slow and it hangs, Amar is almost certain to win. It's not going to go. Oscar plays the two-way.
And Amar jumps up.
Oh, yeah. Amar almost stumbled over his cue and fell on the table getting back to this shot.
Give me the 10. Give me the 10.
What?
He was like, give me the 10. Give me the 10.
Oh, of course. Yeah, but it looks like Oscar played a good cue ball. He knew that there was always a... He hit it right, too. He hit it with pace, which it kills the accuracy a little bit to hit it fast. But, you know, he's experienced enough to know that you can miss those shots and just leave the 10 hanging in the pocket. Usually the best way to play those combos is slowly. But if you're not... I mean, especially if you're on a hill-hill scenario... Kicking into outer space. It's going nowhere. Oh, wait a minute. This is torture for everybody watching right now. There's 3 balls makeable to the side pocket. But the 4 ball is hunkered down right under the 9. So his cue ball's sort of on the wrong side. Of the 3. So we have to see how he decides to play this. I'm not really certain if he can just slide his cue ball off the rail and down table a little bit, that would require a punch stroke. This shot is not easy. Safety? Looks like that's where he's going to safety. Yeah. Woo. This match is taking its time.
Seems like the last few matches with Oscar have taken their time.
How much does fourth place pay out?
Give me a second while I look it up.
Uh-oh.
Fourth place pays out $650.
How much does third place?
$1,000.
I was gonna say,
$350 match right here.
yeah, I'll pay him 300 if they just quit right now. Actually, this match is now at the 1 hour and a half mark. Race to 7. Amar, look at Amar. Look at Amar. He stayed in his chair that time.
No.
Your quiet ramblings to yourself are being heard on our live stream, Jet.
What's funny is I do this all the
Geraldine.
time. But I forgot I was holding the microphone.
Yeah. You are funny.
By the way, I'm pulling for Amar.
Well, I can see why a lot of people would pull for Amar in this match. He was down 3-0. He's considered the underdog against, a champion, Oscar Dominguez, who he's traveled the world several times already in his career.
What's it going for, the 8?
Well, it looks like the 8 might be sort of frozen on the rail, which makes a combo a lot more difficult. And even a billiard that he's looking at makes it difficult too. This shot, or this scenario right now, and the demeanor that Amar has, hold on, he's going to shoot.
The
He's
10?
not going to get back up. He's not getting back up. Oh, gosh. I don't think he hit that very well. Was he going for the 3 or was he going for the billiard? I know he wasn't going for both.
The 3 looked like it was going to go.
I just have one comment about that. Q-tips.
Q-tips.
Q-tips. That's it. Q-tips. Good safety. Oh, it's drifting a little bit. A little bit.
He can see it.
Can he see it completely? Come on now. See if you can. Oh. Come on, move out of the way. There you go. Yeah, he can see it, but this shot's. This is no dip in the pool on a hot summer's day.
A sniper shot.
Oh, like it had eyes and a shot at the 4. Couldn't have played that better. Perfect amount of pace. Didn't hit it too hard. If he had hit it any harder, there could have been a chance that 3 ball would have gone airborne. So from here, sir, you can't make mistakes. Damn.
You're loud.
I know, that was loud. That was loud.
I swear you're trying to talk to them.
Amar, get over here. You want to see a guy play good. That's just where I'm at mentally. I want to see him play good.
Of course.
He's going for it. Oh my God, the 8 just went funny. This is starting to remind me of the Vilmos-Rodney match. Remember? That we saw earlier today? The hot seat match? Out of stroke, no feel. I mean, the guy's been playing for 2 days straight. I mean, how out of stroke can you be? I think the chat room's on tilt right now. The boys are struggling today at Family Billiards. All of them are.
All of them. They're all making mistakes.
So nice to see. A nice full chat room. Peaking at 400 viewers at this time of night. We thank you for logging on. Want to remind you to subscribe to YouTube, Ustream, to POVPOOL on Facebook. Please drop us an email address on our feed burner, which is on my website. Shout out to Rex Goulet, Mo Ali'i. First place is
100.
2100. He's kind of like, wait, let me run over there and look at it again. Okay, at this point, I'm bloody speechless, which is, yeah, scratch your head, buddy. Oscar's even laughing it off. You see that?
Yeah, I
He's
did.
smiling on the way around the table.
Maybe
You better-
because he's trying to figure it out.
Well, yeah, this is not a really good situation. I don't know why he didn't just make the 7, create angle like a straight pool shot, create angle on the 9 to, maybe break into the 8 and 10.
Maybe you should have said that a little earlier and kind of loud so he could hear
Loud,
you.
so he would have heard. Yeah. Yeah, quit busting my balls, lady. I would have preferred that pattern. I mean, what he was just doing there was extremely demanding. Oh, wait a second. You can't shoot the 9 before the 8. You gotta. Wait a minute. See, when I'm not playing this game, oh my God, I'm an idiot. That's a good shot. Amar, can I borrow your jump cue, Oscar? The Marty Carey would be good here. Now this is the perfect Marty Carey jump cue shot.
It is.
And accurate too. Unsolicited plug. Well, actually, it's quite solicited.
No, but after using it, after owning one and using it, you kind of get familiar with, the perfect jumps to use it for. And this is it.
Mm-hmm. He's
Going for a
kicking, though.
kick.
He's kicking. Yeah, of course. I mean,
'Cause he doesn't have them.
He doesn't. Oh! He doesn't have the MC jump. Okay. Now, what drama prevails? Yeah, I'm playing pretty bad from the chair right now. At least in that, the weirdest things happened to me lately. I shot out of order
A couple
3
times.
times this week. I played shape for a 4-ball when the 3-ball was next. I mean, this is me playing pool, too. I
You know
did
what that
this-
means, right?
I don't know. Big ginkgo biloba.
Time
Don't
to
tell me
take
I'm-
a break.
Oh, from playing pool?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true. Sometimes walking away from the game for a couple, 2-3 days or something like that.
It's gonna be a couple weeks.
Yeah, no, I mean, actually, I'd like to take a long break from playing pool.
But you can't because you're addicted to it.
Okay, all right. I'll tell you what. How much you want to bet? You name a length of time. You name a length of time. Now, be reasonable.
Okay.
How long? Now, am I not allowed to play pool? Or am I not allowed to gamble? Or am I just...
Okay, well let's say this. You said yourself you wanted to give up gambling.
Yeah, kind of do.
So that's out of the picture
Okay.
because you already don't want to do that.
Yeah. This match is over. Oscar's going to take this. Amar's not conceding.
Let him shoot it.
Let him shoot it. Shoot it out, buddy. There you go. Wow, folks. Oscar and Amar, a long match. Hour and a half. Hour and 45 minutes was that match. And we're going to be right back. Oscar Dominguez moves on and plays Rodney the Rocket Morris. It's 9:30. Don't go anywhere, folks. We got Rocket. We got Rodney. And we got Oscar, the Big O, coming up. Race to 7. Guaranteed third place this match. Congratulations to Amar Kang, who takes 4th place with $650.
With $650.
$650 to Amar Kang. Much love, Mr. Kang. We'll see you on the flip. Don't go anywhere, guys. Next up, Rodney Morris and Oscar Dominguez.